Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Timber and Stone. Well, I told you I was going to finish the walls, and that's what I did. I finished the walls. They're all at the right height all the way around, and don't they look fantastic? Beautiful. I went ahead off camera and started one tower because I knew that I was going to have to do three more. So I tinkered around with it to try and figure out how exactly that I wanted to do them. So this is what I came up with. We're going to end up redoing one. I'll probably do this one over here on camera during this episode. And we'll see how that goes. Let me go ahead and unpause the games. It don't matter if it's paused or unpaused. All right, we are in 1.6.3. I got to talking to Ethereal, and there was the graphical itch that I mentioned in my little announcement, whatnot, when I sent out the 3 videos yesterday. Told you that I was going to stay in 1.6.2 because of the graphical issue. Well, Ethereal and Z got together last night because I made such a stink about it, because it is very important to me to be able to record in 1080p for you guys. That way you've got it as pretty as possible. I didn't really make a stink about it. I told him that I'd just stay in 1.62 until he fixed it, and we started talking about it. Next thing I know, he comes back with a message and says that him and Z have fixed it and pushed up a new patch in place of the old 1.63. It is now the new 1.63 with the high-res graphic fix. So good job, guys. Kudos. I am in 1920 by 1080, and as you can see, we've got our playing buttons, and we've got the stuff where Robert moved it all. Everything looks great so far. Everything's working great. So fantabulous. Okay, so let me see here. All right. Sorry about that. Had a slight interruption. Broke my chain of thought, which is not a good thing for Zane because my thought process works on a very small margin. Okay, so we're going to build one of these, and this is just, I only built the inside so that we can see into it real well. This is actually going to come all the way up flush. It's going to be a full circle. There's going to be a doorway into the wall here that will go into one area and then come in. We're going to dig this the rest of the way out. So let's go ahead and just start doing stuff instead of talking about stuff. That way you guys don't have to look back and say, Zane, will you just shut the hell up and do it? So let's go to dig and mine, and we're going to dig out all this. And we're going to find our ground level, which is right there, I think. That looks about right. Yeah, so down 2. All right, so all of this needs to go down to 1, 2. Done. 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 And we're just going to let them dig the heck out of it. Done. And we can take this off now. I had left this little staircase so that they could get up and down. We'll get rid of that. We're basically going to down all of this. I think I got it all right. If I didn't, we can always go back and fix it. Done. We can go like that and look too. Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, so that'll let them dig it all up, and basically we're going to have to take out one of these so they can come in and go in and out. We'll get all that dug out. What we'll do is we'll come over here and I'll show you how I did that. We'll do it on this one. All right, so, oops. I was going to do it. Oh, they've already dug them out. Oh, well, we'll put them back. Solid rock. All right, so I got out a little... Believe it or not, how I designed this, figured this out, how it would look to make it look like a real circle. I tried a couple times. I was like, man, screw this. And I went and got online on an online icon editor for Windows because it was a grid, you know, dots. You could do it like a 12 by 12 and do dots. And then I just drew a circle with the icon editor and then kind of looked at what it kind of looked like and then used that. That's how I ended up with my circle. So how it works out is you go from the center, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 6th one, and then from the center you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th one. There's my edges. All right, from the edges you now go into construction, walls, castle brick, and basically you get one across here and then one on the outside, and that gives you a 5 across, 3 and then 4, 5. Once you get that 5, then you come, let's go look, make sure. You get it's 5, and then a 2, then a 1, then a 2 for the other side. Okay, I had to remind myself. So it's 5, and then a 2, and we're going to have to get rid of these. Deconstruct, yes. Deconstruct, yes. And we're going to have to get rid of some of this too, which we can build back easily. So come on, dig mine. So we're going to get rid of all this. We can put it over some. Whoops. That's easy to fix. Alt and Shift, boop, done. Alright, go back to construction, back to walls, back to castle brick, and then it'll go 1, 2, and then this 5 right here will go 1, and then it'll go 1, 2, and then there's a 1 in the middle. Whoops. Like so. And then you do the same thing out here. So this has to all be filled in first. So we're going to go to terrain. We'll use just stone. And let's see, a lot of this is all going to have to be filled in. All the way from here, isn't it? Oh man. Yeah, there we go. From there over, it's going to have to be filled back in. And we'll have to fill that back in too. I'll have to remove it. But I can't remove it until that's done. And we've got grass here that we can cut out. And we know that this is going to come out, what, 1, then some more. What? Oh man, I should have prepared all this. So it's going to come out 1. That's going to be where it stands. And it's going to go over and come out 1 more. So let's just do it like we're going to build it. 2. And then 1 angle, and then 1 across like that, and then I think 1 like that, right? Yeah, then 5. Then 5 like that, and then 1, 2, and then 1 at an angle, and then the angle will build up and continue around. 10, 4. So that's the area that we need to fill in. So once we fill in all that, there we go. That'll give them a flat foundation to build the circle on. All right, and we've got, oh man, it's paused. What the heck? Oh, that's right, I paused it because of those. They can dig that out though, it don't matter. I can always go back and put the stone back because I'm going to have to do it on here anyway. Now, I've only been making these 1 thick, but the intent is to, after I dig it all out, go back and double reinforce this on the whole inside, maybe, with stone. I don't know. I don't think that I'm going to have to worry too much about the corners getting attacked, so I might just leave them singular like that and not worry about them. But I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'd like to do it triple thick, but then I'd have to make these bigger. And these actually look pretty good small like that. I don't want them too big. This is not really, I mean, this is not a castle. I'm not building a castle. This is a town. So this is more like town defenses. And the only reason that I'm building these, the towers, is so that I have somewhere to put big ballista. I want to actually build some ballista on it. We're going to build parapets on here. But you know, that's all coming. We still got to cap all this, so it's going to be 1 more high with solid 3 or the regular brick on it, and then it's going to come out 1. Excuse me. It's going to come out on each side 1 block for a lip, a cap, and then that lip will then come up, and the outer one will be like a parapet where it has the little up down, you know, archer defense spacing things. Excuse me. And we'll do that all the way around, of course. And I've left this low like this because they were already set up. I wasn't quite sure how I was going to, you know, how I was going to set them up. But we're almost done here. As soon as they get this last little bit built, then we can, I can actually go now while they're standing over here and go to dig mine, and we can dig that stuff out. And now I can come down, oops, back up just a little bit, and go to construction, terrain, stone, and we can put some stone in there to seal that up. We can grab little Chicky and move her there since we just put her in. And that's that. Alright, so we're ready to start building. Alright, so coming off of this, we need to go to first construction, and then walls, and then castle brick. So we've got this, and it goes here. I just didn't, that's how I built my walls. That's from where I did the second layer of walls of the wall, and I just haven't taken it down. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. Dig mine. If we get rid of this crap, it'll be out of my way. At least get rid of it, that much of it. There we go. That's all we have to destroy right now. All right, objects, construction, walls, castle brick. You're all probably thinking, damn it, Zane, just do it. All right, we got 1, and then it goes 1, 2, and then it goes like that, and then it goes 1, 2, and then it goes like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it goes 1, 2, and then it goes diagonal like that, and then it goes 1, 2, and then it goes 5, and then it goes inside 1, 2, then diagonal 1, then 1, 2, and then 1. And there's the outside wall right there, folks. Now what I'm going to do real quick, is since we've already got this, I'm going to take it up 3. Each one of these. And the reason is so that because they can build 3 high standing. These they can do from the inside. So what we'll also do is we'll take this, and I found this out the hard way, leave a gap so that people can get in and out. I've trapped so many critters inside there on accident doing that other one. I trapped one on the inside, figured it out, went and saved him, and then I'll be damned if I didn't do it on the outside too. But yeah, this is going to be our tower. And I'm going to try and figure out how I want to do it. I'm not really all that sure. We'll use some of this episode to also figure that out. Another thing that you do now is that you go to walls, 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 construction, dig mine. And you can dig all of this out. And I go down 3 at a time because they just seem to do it better. Stay inside the little 6th point because that's going to be where the 5 are going across. But you can take out these 3 of the wall. And we'll just let them go, and they'll do their thing. One thing we can do, they can get there from there, so it's not that big a deal. And there's a stone pile right down there. We can take and help them out a little bit, go into construction, utility, scaffolding, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we can leave this there, because we're going to need it there to cap the top anyway eventually. Actually, I like to make these. I've learned my lesson about this whole trying to be quick and just do 1. It is so much more efficient to just do 2. There we go. When you do these, yeah, it takes a little bit longer, but there's a lot less headache because now they don't have to wait. If one person stops on that damn ladder, they don't have to sit and wait for them. And I can actually cancel those, that one at least. I'll let them do it. I'll let them do it. Use it as a marker. Let these builders get back to work. I had some, oh that's right, I took it down. Well, we'll put one on there. Let's do that. Storage, masonry. We'll put a masonry stockpile right here. That way they'll have some, I picked them all up after I finished my walls because I didn't want critters walking up and blowing them up. Alright, so there. Somebody will come build that. When they come build that masonry stockpile, they'll use that to build. And we'll go back and we'll look over here and see how the digging's coming. Yeah, we missed a little spot. Okay, so I'm not going to pause it. I don't know why I paused. I'm sorry, folks. I really don't understand what's ingrained into me so deeply that I always feel the need to pause. Now, we're going to dig all this crap out, so don't fret. It'll all be pretty and look just like castle brick. But more than likely, I'm going to inlay the whole inside of it one more time with castle brick so that it's too wide. So I don't know. We'll figure out. And if we do put another row of castle brick on the inside, we don't have to replace those because that's ground height. But actually, it would probably be best to do so. So let's go ahead. Let's just go ahead and do it. We'll take them. I'm going to do all these individually so that I don't accidentally take a chunk out somewhere I don't want to. These are all low enough that they can just dig it from there. So. And then if it shows up on the outside when I dig down for the moat, I'll dig it out there. Some of that probably will. Okay, and while we're here, I'm going to be smart, and I'm going to go ahead and replace it back with castle brick, because if I don't now, I'll forget about it. I guess you know I will. All right, almost done. And we'll fancy all this up some, all the stone. Oops. Alt and shift. There we go. A lot of this we'll make fancy, and we'll purdy it all up, like dig all that out eventually. But right now, I just wanted the grass out of the way. So let's go back down here and see how this is coming along. They're digging pretty good. They've built the 3 levels that we wanted built. So now it's time to take, oops, and do some more. Now the way that I did this on the last one was I did just like so. Them guys are trapped up there, I know, but I'm putting it on since I'm already on this tool. And you'll see what I do, how I fix it. And then I can take and go to utility and scaffolding, and we'll go 1, 2, 3 for right now, just to get them up there. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then that'll let them get up and down. Once I get this high enough, they can come right off of this, and then I can just build one of my thingies that go up to here, and they'll be able to kind of hop off of it onto them. As soon as one of them builders gets up and around over here to build that, all will be good in the world. There comes somebody right there, maybe. I don't know. We got a trader coming in too. We could trade for some stuff, but I'm okay on most things. I mean, I might could use some more dirt. We've made so many things. There are a couple things that I want to buy that are a little bit more important to me right now. There you go. Good job. Thank you, sir. Now them guys can get down. They will eventually decide to. I don't know why they're just standing there. Well, we've been stuck up here so long. We don't want to go down, Jane. Can you get out of the way and let him down? Thank you. All right, now both of you do what you got to do. All right, what are we doing? We stuck? Yeah, these guys aren't the smartest. All right, so let's just do this. We'll go scaffolding. They're going to destroy all this, so it won't matter. But they can use it to get up and down until they do. And then we could just delete the scaffolding. There we go. So they'll come build that, then my diggers will be able to get up. They'll be able to get up from all the levels, all the way down, up and down. So that'll take care of that problem. All right, so we didn't do the thing in here, construction. And I'm doing a piss poor example of how to do this, really I am. I mean, I should have built scaffolding all around it and all that other stuff. It would have made it so much easier to do, but, you know. Let's see, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? I'm brain farting hard. Oh, castle brick. We'll go up one more. One more. There, now they got a way. They built the scaffolding finally. There we go. So that'll take care of all that. All right, now they'll be working. There they go. Now they're working at a pretty good pace. This one freaking guy is just going to stand up there, block my builders. It's all good, though. I mean, that's pretty much what's happening in this whole... There we go. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. I know we've already seen it, but... Yeah, we need to dig all this out. Get it all brick all the way down, because we're level to the bottom. And then what I want to do is I want to go like so. Let's go to dig mine. I'm going to go 2 wide by 3 high. We're going to do that. Yeah, that's what I want to do. That'll get rid of that. And then I want to go there, go down 2. And then I want to go there and go down 2. And that'll let them in. And then what we'll do is we'll build a ramping system coming up as it'll go up as they come around the circle. And I'm not going to put a door in it because that outline will make it look enough like a door that I don't really think it's required. I think it looks good enough like that. Plus, you get into the door, put a door on this, but it only being a one wide path on the inside, and you're looking at more and more problems than you need. Now, you could put a door, and I could just put a door right here. I could build this wall, you know, or take a door right here and put a door there. Don't look right. Oh, I see. I see what I did. Somehow I dug out. Okay, I'll just replace that with brick later. It's just not, it's not supposed to be like that. And it's from where I didn't brick down all the way. That's just actually where the outside brick stopped. So that's not a big deal. I ain't going to be able to dig that up. So let's go ahead and line it up to be put in now. A lot of you find out that a lot of this all comes back. I don't think they're going to... No. But it was mentioned by me. It's by another guy. One of the guys on the forum... Oh, wait, that's right. I need to put in a character. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So, let's look. Setlia wants to be a fighter. So we're going to go to our infantry. And that new infantry we brought in, Bryce. We're going to jump to him. We're going to go into F1. And there we go. I think that's how it's spelt. Because it's his first 3 initials of his first name and last. S-E-T-L-E-A. Yeah, I don't know if he wanted the L capitalized, but we're going to capitalize it just so that it looks cool. So there we go. Setlia, welcome to the game. You have a infantry that you wanted. Now, to a lot of people that are asking me for specific classes, specific this, specific that, just a heads up. If your guy is something that I never change, in other words, if you end up wanting to be a carpenter or a farmer or a blacksmith or a tailor or if you end up as one of these, my herder, things like that, my forager, your name will never get changed. You'll always be that job. But a lot of people are asking, you know, hey, I want to be a miner, or hey, I want to be a builder, hey, I want to be this, hey, I want to be that. Just note that I will do my best to maintain that structure, but it gets really difficult when I'm dealing with 40 people right now, and when about 14 or 15 of them are miners, builders, and thrown into other jobs. So your name gets in the game. I just can't promise you that you're always going to be the job that you want to be. A lot of people will be, but some people won't. Because like right now, if you look, I do the flip-flop so much that if you look right now, miners, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people mining. And builders, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right now, I've only got 6 builders. But if you look at their levels, they're leveling up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more that are mining now that I flip-flop between mining and building. And my carpenter sometimes builds or mines and things like that. So you're not always going to be necessarily the job that you asked for, but I did put you in as that job originally, and I'm sorry if your job gets changed on me. It happens. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Sorry. But anyhow, enough apologizing. Let's get these guys back to work. I had it paused. Dadgummit saying stop pausing the freaking game. I'm serious. I would take that out. I would completely remove the pause button because I don't need it. But when I get into a fight, that's when I really need it. And it's very aggravating to have to reach over and hit another key and then move a step, line everybody up, wait, reach over and hit another key, and spacebar is just so convenient. All right, so we've got that going in. So what we can do is we can come over here and we can do the same thing. So we went one off the thing. We went, what, 2 by 3? Is that what we did? Yeah, 2 by 3. And we can bring this down. So, oh, what's up out there? Okay, so we got to go fix that. There's definite something right there. It's got to be done. So we're going to line up like that so that they'll dig that out, and then we'll build that wall, and then we'll be able to build our central area thing here. Because if I do it now, well, I mean, I can do it now. Like that, right? Isn't that how we did it? Yeah, just how we did it. Then they'll be able to walk in and go in, and then they'll come around this way, and there'll be a staircasing that goes up there, and it'll come out right out here. Or right, actually, I might even bow it in so that it comes out in the center. And then the top of this cap is going to run out. This entire area is going to be flat after the cap, the next level up. The whole top of it will be flat with a little 2 by 3 or whatever area that they'll be able to walk up in through. And then they'll be able to come across here and then across here. And then there'll be the parapets on everything except for, it'll be weird on the towers. They'll be on the towers, but it'll be like every 2 blocks there will be one instead of every other block, like on the walls. And that's just so that they will have more access looking out from the corners. But I don't know. We'll see how it looks when we actually start building it. You know, that's still a pretty good ways away. But I just wanted to take the time to show you guys how I do one of these corners, or how I had planned to do one of these corners, and so that you could see it. That way, you know, you see how much work's involved, the time, you know, and whatnot. I've showed you the ramps. So the next time when I come back, what's going to happen is I'm going to have the corners, all 4 corners built. Maybe. I mean, this really hasn't been a very interesting episode because of the fact that it's just been me talking and watching, and there's not a whole lot going on. I want to get the outer walls done. At least I'm not going to do the caps yet. We're going to wait a while to do them. We're going to get some. I just want to get them up, get the walls up, and I might take and come straight across at the top level with this, just so that they have a way to walk around the whole place, because we've been getting attacked from over here. But yeah, I just want to get the basics done, get the walls, get the towers, because they're mostly done. It's not very interesting to watch. So I'll do it off camera over the next few days. And, you know, I know that I said that I don't like to cut things out, and I don't. But these meticulous jobs, like putting up the walls, I showed you how I did it. I did a wall, or a good part of the wall up a little bit. And then I figured you guys didn't want to sit here and watch me, because it literally took me 8 in-game days, or 7 in-game days, to build these walls. And it was a lot of waiting on them to make brick, because I used like 14,000 brick. And then I used like 9 or 10,000, what is that? Them are my people? Oh yeah, them are my people walking. Okay, they're done. Then I used like 9 or 10,000 solid stone in the middle of it all. And yeah, it was just a matter of throwing some scaffolding up. I lined the whole wall, as you can see over here, how I did it. I just lined the whole wall with scaffolding. I let them build 3 rows, let them build the middle 3 rows, then I let them build the inside 3 rows, and then I put scaffolding on the top of it, 2 layers thick, or wide forward to back, and then they could climb up on that and work, and I did the same thing, did it twice. Each one of these is 8 high, because it took 2 and then a 2. I mean, it took 2 rows of 3, which is 6, and then there was 2 rows left to do. So each wall is going to be a maximum of 9 high. But, yeah, lots of work, lots of work, lots of work. But once I get that done, off camera now, since I've shown you how I do it, I'm going to do these 2 and these 2 off camera and nothing else. As you can see, I've kept true to my word. I still have not put the roof on this thing yet. That I'll do on camera. The building of the houses and stuff like that, the things that don't take days to build, you know, I'll do all that on camera. I've already decided we're going to do a small blacksmith house right here, and then we're going to do a small tailor shop right here. I don't know what's going to go here. As you can see, that where we marked it to dig the last, or a few episodes back, they've already dug this out. So I've got to dig out the full dimensions, but I figured I would do that on camera. I didn't want to, you know, you just come back and go, dang, Jane, where'd that come from? So that's there. We're going to put our housing in here. I cut down all these trees, as you can see, because I had to in order to put that tower in. So I just clear cut all them trees down. We lost all of them seeds. They're all just gone. I think I've got 9 now. So I need to buy some more seeds. But we'll just move the tree farm over a little bit. We'll put it over here or something. And we're going to put our barracks right there. And then, like I said, we'll probably fill this entire area with housing. That's all that this will be. This will just be freaking 25 houses. Or however we end up doing it. I might do it like in groups of 3 or 4 people per house. And then do like 5 houses in all of that area. That way we can get everybody. Because right now we've only got 4, 8, 9... 13, 14 houses built, or beds. We got 14 beds, and we've got 40 people. So I need 20-something beds now. You know, that's a lot of beds to try and make individual houses for. So I wanted to do the whole individual houses, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Now, granted, we are going to have some more room around over here, and if I needed to, I could always close this or lay grass down here and seal all this off and flatten it off and put more houses back in there, which we might end up doing, but we'll worry about that when the time gets here. As of for right now, we are out of time, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode on wall building. Our guys are getting ready to go to bed. That's what I've kind of just been lingering on about to, you know, show that they still do. They still get in bed proper. Everything works great. Game's running well. 1.6.3 now. Graphics are fixed. No problems. Everything's perfect. It's a gravy day. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.